Hello. How is everybody? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me good, right? Let me know if the mic volume sucks. Hello, everybody. I said on my live stream today I was going to be doing late night stock talks soon. I didn't know I was going to be doing it today, but I had this inkling to want to do it today. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it today. Whoa, 11 people. That's crazy. 11 freaking people are watching this right now. Live with Amit after dark. Ryan, what's up, my guy? Thank you for being here. I'm actually alone at home because my mom and my sister just went to Switzerland. So I kind of have the house to myself and I have no friends. So I was like, I should go live. Why hasn't Palantir dropped today? I'm waiting to buy more shares. Bro, I'm waiting to buy more shares too. But to be honest, I don't know. If the whole market goes up with CPI being the way that it is, then maybe we're not going to see lower Palantir. I don't know. Joel, what's up? What is this backdrop? This backdrop is a living room? No, my mom gets mad at me. It's a family room. It's not a living room. 34 people. Let's freaking go. What's up, everybody? This is awesome. Thank you guys for being here. What state do you live in? I'm in Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. Amit is legit. I think this is the stuff I can talk about. Like the people that are here, you guys can ask me anything and we can talk about anything because like you guys deserve to know anything you want. And I will be doing these almost consistently every day starting July 27th. Yo, July 27th is going to be crazy, bro. I'm going to be streaming for like 8 hours that day. That shit's going to be fucking insane. It's going to be fun. You know, I have to check in. What's up, David? Thank you. You're here. And yeah, we can talk about anything here. So hopefully we don't say anything wild and people watch this later. But I always love doing late night stock talks. How many Palantir shares do you have? About 2,100. Let me check, actually. Let me check for sure. Palantir, what do we got? We got 2,177 shares. I got to get to 3,000 soon. Probably, hopefully by next year. We're going to get there. Amit is legit. Gabe, I just had my Patreon call, by the way, guys. 50 people. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. It means the world to me. Gabe is in my Patreon, and we just had our Zoom call, hour and a half. Great call. And what did we do on the Patreon? Gabe basically explained why his thesis for the S&P hitting 450 by December, which was the on April 1st, it hit 450, which was when the 10-year and 2-year last inverted or first inverted to signal that a recession may happen. So the bull case for the bear market rally to 450 is intact, especially with the market rallying, even though the CPI print was horrible. So Gabe's thesis is very much incorrect, is correct, intact. So Gabe educated us a lot on that call. Max, what's up? What's up, Max? I love your name. Max is such an awesome name. That's one of my favorite names ever. Tell your kid to Kelly to go kick some ass. Haha, I did karate. Yeah, I saw that picture. That was really cute. What's your cost basis? I think it's 19. Make sure. Palantir cost basis 1965. So it's not good. Wow, Bitcoin's rallying 23.2. It was at 19 all day. Now it's at 20. Nelson, what's up? What's up? Where's the Patreon link? It's if you click on any of the videos, you'll find it. But honestly, guys, I know it's a fucking recession. So if you don't have the $5 a month, I mean, don't worry about it. To be honest, I know it's rough for people. So, but if you can afford the $5 a month, it just helps support the channel. That's it. How do you think Palantir can convince people to decentralize from just one cloud? I don't think it's going to be a hard thing to do. More people want. Again, Palantir is not saying you get rid of your cloud provider. It's just as you connect to a bunch of them. So AWS, Microsoft, whatever you use, you would just use Palantir as an operational workflow on top of it. So it's not about convincing people. It's about selling the product and having people use it wherever they want. So I don't think it would be that big of an issue. Can we talk about tequila as a superior drink compared to bourbon? I don't drink either. I don't drink at all. So I have no idea, to be honest. You saw the pick and didn't like it. Yo, Kelly, you know why I didn't like it? I didn't like it because I didn't respond to your tweet to me. And I was like, I can't like your pick and not respond because that's kind of like shady. But then I ended up responding like, I don't know, an hour later or something. And then I forgot to like the pick. So that's what happened. But I'll like it later. What else? Hold on. There was another comment I saw. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna get to every comment because we're gonna do every comment on late night stock talks. Someone said, "Oh, Kelly said, would you have a guest?" Yes, I would have a guest on late night stock talks. Probably we'll have a bunch of them. What is your average price for Palantir? I need the emotional support. Oh, 1965. So you're probably doing better than me. I'm trying to pass up a minute on his Palantir shares. My life goal. Joel, you've got some work to do, buddy, because you got all that freaking Tesla. With a few swear words added. Yes, that is true. We did have swear words in the Zoom call. I don't drink either. Only powdered water for me. Yeah, guys, I don't drink. Like, it's not exciting to me. Hey, man, what's your year-to-date performance, bro? It's not good. Like, year-to-date, I'm down 51%. Or that's the past year. I don't know if that's year-to-date. Year-to-date is maybe like 30% or something. Yeah, it's not good. It's not the best. I only have 2 positions, to be honest. I've kind of stopped caring about like my portfolio. Like I have 64 grand in the market. I have 26 right now, so I'm down like 40 something grand. I know that Palantir will be a winner in the next 5 to 10 years. So that money, I don't even touch it. I'm just like, okay, I don't have that money. It'll come back eventually. I literally don't lose sleep at night over it. But that's also because I can afford to lose it. Now, if all that 60 went to zero, that would suck. But like, I know it's not because it's in a good company, which is Palantir, and another position that's more speculative, which hopefully that doesn't go to zero. But we'll see how that happens. I've wanted to add more positions. I wanted to diversify my portfolio. I just don't have the dry powder to really do that yet. So yeah, that's the case. Grab some Unity today. Unity is interesting, bro. Unity, 69 people in the chat. Shout out to 69 people. Unity is very interesting. So I'm thinking of Unity, but again, I don't have super conviction on it, but I've been doing a lot more research. I've seen a lot of TikTokers who are building entire gaming like VR applications in Unity. Like it's a very, very interesting software product. Everyone in the chat, what are your thoughts? Does Jay have the balls to go to 100 basis points or stick with 75? He's going to 100. Yeah, I don't want to say definitively, but he's probably going to 100 because 9.1, bro. We didn't expect it would be 9.1. We expected it would be like 8.8, 8.9. When I woke up this morning and I saw a 9, I was like, oh, that's not good. It's not the best. What platform do you trade on? Robinhood. But I don't trade, right? So that's why I don't care if I use Robinhood because I'm like not going in. And I don't care about the bid-ask spread because I buy something and I keep it for a long time. Read this comment out loud. Just has a micro penis. Thank you, Big Ray, for that. Just got done reading 0 to 1, and Peter said about a sales department had me sweating. The biggest thing in 0 to 1 is product doesn't matter without distribution. And I fundamentally believe in that. You could have the best book in the world. If you don't figure out a way to get people to read it, no one gives a fuck about your book, bro. So I've become obsessed with the idea around distribution. And I've really become obsessed with it because of like developing an audience online over the past 6-7 months. I'm like, I've been doing content for a long time, failing for a long time. And I'm like trying to understand why it was failing, why it wasn't working. And there's a lot of levels to it. There's community engagement, hard work, consistency. But one of the biggest things is just having an algorithm put you in front of people. Like that shit is everything when it comes to getting people to care about you. It's just, unless you have advertising dollars, you need an algorithm to recommend you. I don't care who the fuck. This is why everyone in the audio industry, which you guys will hear me talk a lot more of, that are uploading podcasts that have no algorithm curating that content, they're all losing because they don't have an algorithmic mechanism for discovery like video does with YouTube or that photos do with Instagram, etc. So I think it's incredibly important to understand distribution over a product, and that's the biggest thing I got from 0 to 1. You and I will be drinking on our podcast together one day. We need to play a drinking game together for one of the episodes. For those who don't know, 77 people, shout out for you guys being here. You guys are the OGs. I am doing a podcast with Kelly. You guys probably don't know who Kelly is, or maybe you do. I don't know. And that will be out audio only for the first couple of episodes in like 2 weeks. That'll be fun. Adam says 75. There's a bunch of comments. Emmanuel, what's up? What's up? OMG, just got on. Didn't know you were on tonight. Yeah, I just decided, like, let's go live. Let's see I haven't done this in like 3-4 months. How many snapbacks do you own, Amit? I prefer fitted. This isn't a snapback, but I have like 4 or 5 snapbacks. But yeah, I prefer fitted as well. Fitteds are nice. I was studying for my AWS certification, but now you ruined it. Yo, you know what you remind me of, Jay Schwat 93? There was this girl once, and she was studying for a statistics exam. And I texted her probably like 17 paragraphs because I felt like texting her 17 paragraphs. And she texted me back, OMG, how am I supposed to study for my statistics exam now? And she texted me like 17 more paragraphs. And then we called it a night because I was like, all right, I can't. No, actually, I texted her another 23 paragraphs and then I fucking fell asleep. And then she woke up in the morning, and then she texted me back. So yeah, I am distracting you from your AWS certification, but hopefully there's some entertainment here. Again, that comment just kind of triggered that little story. So this is what you guys get on late night stock talks. Hey, Amit, all of us are wondering, have you ever smoked DMT? I've not. It's very interesting. I've seen YouTube videos of people doing it, and then they like fall back for 15 minutes, and I've heard Joe Rogan's takes on it. Incredibly interesting. I have not done it. Probably will never do it. I'm a little scared of that stuff. Sachin says, why are you up so late? First of all, Sachin, shout out to you. It's only 11:25 in the States. So it is kind of late. I should be in bed by now. I'll probably sleep by like 12. But yeah, it's not, I guess it's not too late yet. Kelly isn't real. That's facts. That is facts. If you like the project, why don't you buy Leaps on Palantir? Honestly, bro, because I just like having the shares long term. That's kind of it. I mean, Leaps are fine. I just kind of like, also low key. I mean, if 2024, the economy's still fucked, like those Leaps are going to expire worthless. So it's not that late to have that kind of chat. Sachin, we've got to ask you about your life and your previous fun times, because we never got to see that side of you. Shout out to 91 people in the freaking live. I was talking about this today with my people that I work with. I don't even want to call them employees. They're just like people that I've hired to work with. I guess they are employees or whatever. It's part of my startup. And I was telling them how grateful I am that I had 250 people show up today's live stream. It meant the world, man. 250 people cared enough to click on. I will never be like, it just blows my mind that in a world that is so complex, 250 people at 9:20 a.m. cared about me. You know, it means a lot. Best ideas to make more side income. So I will tell you guys right now, I have a skill set that gets me paid $100 per hour. And that skill set is teaching debate. I have a couple of kids that I work with like 2 times per week just for some side income. And that skill set has been developed over the past couple of years. And so the point is, the best way to make side income is to develop a skill set and then charge for it. Like literally, that's how I've been able to pay and like keep some income coming, even when I didn't have like a full-time job or whatever over the past couple of years. If you are able to develop a skill set and then tap into a network of people that need that skill set and then offer them something, even if it's like $10 an hour, $20 an hour in the beginning, inevitably you just build a network. And the way I got my clients right now is because there were recommendations, and then you just keep it there. So you got to develop some skill set that you can monetize. If you don't, then it's really, really hard to. Well, it's not really, really hard to develop, to have another side hustle. It's just one of the easiest side hustles is you have a skill set and you charge people hourly for it. That's one of my things. If not, eBay or Facebook Marketplace flipping items, like just going on Facebook Marketplace, someone's throwing out a couch, getting that for free and then selling it. I got that from Gary Vee, so that's like a easy way you can do it as well. What up, Amit Kukraja? This is Omer from Twitter. What up, Omer? Thank you for being here. You are a workhorse. How do you do it? Bro, I'm trying to change the world, and that requires a lot of work. And if you, starting late July, you guys are going to see a lot of different stuff happening. I have a very unique opportunity in my life that very few people have, which is an answer to another question, which is, how's startup going, man? Have you gotten through seed round funding? We are doing pre-seed funding. We've raised about 200K, and it is in this environment to raise 200K is very fucking difficult. We should have been at almost 300 by now, but over the past month, so many people have pulled out and this and that. And it's like, I expected that, because when people see their stock portfolios go to shit, you know, they're not going to invest in a risky startup. So the fact that we raised 200K, going back to the question of why I'm working so hard and why I'm about to work 10 times harder than this, is there's going to be no opportunity I have in life to be 24 years old, have $200,000 that is basically subsidizing my ability to go chase a dream that's likely going to fail and actually go on the chase of a lifetime. So if you don't work, if that doesn't motivate you to work, then I don't know what the fuck is going to motivate you, right? So that's why we're here. Why raise equity and not debt? Well, equity is more, well, in a startup, a high growth tech startup, you don't, the chances of failure are so high, you're probably not going to be able to pay back the debt. You're also not going to be able to monetize a high growth tech startup for like many years. You have to get massive product market fit. There's just so many question marks that equity is, it's just easier to give up 5-10% in the beginning. You would be a damn good salesperson in a company. Well, that's what I realized. I was like, okay, I know how to sell. Why would I go sell for someone else? Why don't I sell for myself? Right? It was kind of like a basic mental shift I had. And I was like, That, and I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to start a company, and I have a fucking idea. I want to get out into the world. You know the reason I'm really doing a startup? Let me show you guys this right now. Let me show you the number one reason I'm doing a startup right now. That's kind of why I took my salesmanship, you could say, and tried to apply to myself. This image I'm about to show you right here is the number one reason why I'm building a startup. Oh, fuck, where's the image? Hold on. Oh yeah, hold on. Public speak. Let me see if I get a good image. Oh no, here we go. Hold it. Here we go. Perfect. I got it right here. Don't leave. Okay, so this is the image right here. If my rally thesis is right, I will do 5K admit. Gabe, you should be putting in 5K just because you fucking love me. Fuck your stupid rally thesis. You should just put in the money, bro. Because if I'm right, look, Gabe, if I'm right, in the next 5 years, there will be a lot of money from that 5K. If I'm wrong, then you lose 5 fucking K, bro. It's like, Gabe, you got the money for 5K. Like, also, I don't know if your thesis is going to be right in the next 3 or 4 months, right? And if the funding round closes by then you wouldn't be in. So, but anyway, that's it. I understand. Okay, so let me show you guys the image. So this is the number one reason why I'm building a startup right now. Share screen, window, Chrome tab. Here we go. This right here. So this is an image of Town Hall, New York City. Okay. And what you see in this image right here, let me get a good image. Here's a good one. This is a stage. I actually been in this town hall before. There's a bunch of people here, right? There's a bunch of people sitting, and then there's a stage. The reason I want to build a startup so desperately is because I want to be able to tour the world and speak on stages, hopefully much bigger than this, in front of hundreds of thousands of people. That is my ultimate goal. I want to be on stage in every fucking super city in the world, and I want to philosophically be able to ramble around my ideas in a connected, cohesive way, almost like artists when they go on book tours and they do their speaking tours and stuff like that. And I want to be able to speak to millions of people. Now, the reason I want to do that is because I'm in love with public speaking, and I'm in love with the process of communicating an idea. And the real reason is I always wanted to be the next Michael Jackson. I wanted to be a rock star, and I realized I couldn't sing. I suck at singing. So I was like, how do I embody this Michael Jackson aesthetic? This not the bad part though. Like, you know what I mean? Like the rock star aesthetic, even if I can't sing. And I was like, well, I can speak. I was like, can a speaker be a rock star? And that wild idea 3 years ago was like, well, maybe they could if you like kind of build the brand of it. And that's what I've been doing over the past couple years. So the startup is really the process of building a startup is to give myself a story that people care about, to be able to inflect or propagandize my philosophical concepts on the world, which I have that are, I think, very uniquely differentiated from a lot of the other stuff that is existing in the mainstream consciousness, and to get my messages out into the world, specifically on a stage. Like being on a stage is like the biggest thing. Like speaking to 96 people right now live is cool, but I would love it if I was on stage and there were 96 people physically in the crowd. I need to sell out stadiums one day for me to die happily. I have to do that. So, and speak about what? There's a lot of things to speak about. So not Tony Robbins shit, bro. I'm not trying to motivate people. Like I want to speak about my ideas. So like, for example, there's a philosophy called absurdism that I deeply believe in, and I can go deep into it. But like, I want to connect absurdism, which is the philosophical idea by Albert Camus. You guys can look him up. He's an Algerian philosopher, and connect that to like real life things and my own. And so like, why does Justin Bieber go on tour? He has a new album. That album has a bunch of songs, and he's performing those songs on tour. I believe speakers could release speaking albums. They could release these kind of cohesive bodies of work within an album of speeches, and then go on tour to sort of perform the speaking album, if that makes any sense. And I'm kind of building a startup to build the brand of those type of content creators and the industry for them, and then selfishly to be able to go do it myself. That would be pretty cool. Well, you picked up the mic, so that's a start. That's true. I kind of feel like I'm a speaker on stage right now with it. I would sweat if I spoke to 100 people plus one at a time. Yeah, see, I get nervous for some things. I don't get nervous for that. I've never gotten nervous for public speaking. It was once in 2004. I dropped the mic, cried on stage, and ever since then, like public speaking has been the most natural thing in the world. It's actually what I get paid to do. I consult with people to help them with their speaking and communication skills. So it's kind of the thing that's natural for me. So Amit, how are earnings this quarter? Just beat it. I love it. Amit is the new generation Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's, look, I don't agree with him on everything, but the man can fucking speak. goodness gracious, his speaking skills are phenomenal. Shout out to 92 people being here. Thank you so much for being here right now. Did you know ARK is up 22% in the last month? Yeah, because it was at lows at 35, so now it's at 45. Do you feel you're a better investment than my Bitcoin? No, I'm much more riskier than your Bitcoin, Joel. If I were you, I probably wouldn't sell the Bitcoin to invest in me. But if you want some exposure in your portfolio towards like super high risk startup, which also means super high reward, like, bro, if I'm right about my let's just say I'm right in the grandest of schemes. Let's say I'm fucking right about my idea. We either go public or we get bought out for hundreds of millions, quite frankly. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass because 99% I'm wrong. Let me say that right clearly, right? But if I'm right, I'm fucking right. Like, we get acquired for a lot because and I'll explain more on July 27th. It's a tech startup. Tech startups are truly infinitely scalable. It's a B2C product, which means it's not B2B. We don't have to worry about the enterprise. We have to get consumers' attention. Now, that's really hard to do, to get consumers' attention. But if you do that, like, you have it's almost infinite, right? Because there's 4 billion people online. Like, anyone could use Facebook. So Facebook has a total addressable market of 4 billion people and another 4 billion that are coming online in the next decade. So tech companies are that's why they get so much VC investment, all this stuff. If I'm right, either we have funding in the next 10 years with VCs that are very supportive that want us to go all the way and we take it public. And if you invest 5K, that shit turns into a couple million, right? That's likely not going to happen. Very strong chance of failure. Or we get bought out by some of the bigger guys in our niche and for a very nice premium, because that's how tech companies perform. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, right? So it's super high risk, high reward when it comes to these types of investments. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Who's in the chat? Amit, bro, we miss you on Money Talks, dropping bars every episode. Yo, did you guys see the latest comments on Money Talks? They asked the question of, like, should they make Grace the permanent host? Bro, I don't comment. I don't like any of the comments. I'm not a dick. But those comments, goodness great. If you command F Amit, sheesh, there's a lot. There's a lot of Amit. What if Spotify decides to invest in you? That would be really cool. I think Spotify wouldn't invest. They would either like buy us out or something if we get that big, but we will see. We will see if that happens. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone is in competition for other people's times. That is true. And that's why it's incredibly, incredibly difficult to actually be able to build a startup. Adam, shout out to you being in the chat. Yo, let's go, Amit. Hardest working. First of all, yes, except me, of course. I was just about to say, Adam puts out, near like 10 videos a day. This man, I don't even know, Adam, how you get like, and they're like 18 minutes long, each of your videos. Like, you have a shit ton of stuff you talk about in order to get that there. There's just so much stuff you do. DRK says he unsubscribed from Money Talks. Yeah, man, let me tell you, Tom isn't the happiest about it. He's going with it, but there was a magic that we had. It was a real good magic. And it's gone. But it is what it is. Amit, are you bummed Millennial Money? Yo, that was interesting. What did you guys think when they called? First of all, the excuse they gave was, we're tired. No. You guys were making a lot of money. I love Jeremy. I love those guys, but FTX canceled the sponsorship. You guys realize it's not worth doing an hour a week where you all have to drive to get together for, 20, 30,000 views. YouTube's not going to pay that much in their standards for that money. I think YouTube would pay like, $1,000 for 20, 30,000 views, which is what they're getting. $2,000 or something if they get 40,000, 50,000 views. So the FTX was where the money was. FTX sponsorship got canceled. Jeremy kind of screwed it up where he made a video, deleted it, all that drama. And then they're canceling the pod. Like, if FTX didn't cancel the sponsorship, they would not cancel the pod because they would be getting paid a ton of money from FTX. So I think it's kind of sad that it was truly based on the sponsorship. I don't think it was the burnout. The 33 minutes they talked about burnout today, it wasn't burnout. It's 1 hour a week, bro. Like, how is that burnout? I don't get it. So shout out to 98 people being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I am alone in my house today because my mom and my sister went to Switzerland, and they asked me to go with them a month ago, and I said no. The reason I said no is because I have a lot of work to do. And someone asked me the other day, I was like, do you regret that? And my answer is no, absolutely not. I think there would be incredible memories being made at Switzerland, and I'm happy that they're going, but those memories this is not the time to make those memories for me. This is the time to like actually really go on a journey that very few people get to go on, which is get a chance to chase your dreams. And being at Switzerland, I would just like be worried about like not working hard enough because like literally I'm on vacation. Like I can't take a vacation, bro. I have a 2-year window to actually go for it. It's like you can take a vacation whenever you want, but you gotta be working. Shout out to Adam, super chat, $10, bro. I appreciate you. I'm invested in the mid. He's a hard motherfucking worker, long shot, but lots of upside. I believe in him. First and foremost, what happens will happen. Adam is investing in the startup. We have an interview that's going to come out. I should show you guys a little bit of a clip. Should I show you guys this clip? I should show you a little bit of clip of Tom. All right, this is an exclusive for you guys. This is an exclusive. So I did an interview with Tom for why he's investing in the startup. He's investing 25 G's. And I broke the thing up into a bunch of little clips. And I think I should show you guys one of the clips. It should be funny. Bro, why do you have so much energy tonight? I think the question is why you don't have as much energy as me, Mrs. McDonald. Thumbs up for the live stream. Thank you guys for thumbs up. That would be awesome. Amit, can you talk about the FTX sponsorship? I literally saw Jeremy's video before he deleted it. How do you know he was lying and that FTX canceled? So Jeremy made a video basically saying he doesn't trust FTX because of their 8% return on money, which, Celsius, BlockFi, they're all getting bankrupt because they promised like 18-20%. So Jeremy's like, I'm canceling the sponsorship with FTX because they promised 8% APY. I think they're going to go bankrupt. And then he deletes it 2 hours later. And then Tom makes a video saying, hey, this is kind of bullshit. FTX just emailed all their creators, because Tom knows a lot of the shit, that like we're canceling deals, right? Or not canceling deals, but we're limiting sponsorships. And so when Jeremy, he was kind of exposed for kind of lying about it. It was just a weird video. So obviously FTX was going to cancel the Millennial Money because across the board, they're just reducing their sponsorships. Every company's doing it. Advertising is one of the first budgets that gets reduced. So that's why I think that drama started, and that's what caused Millennial Money to end as well, which is where that's going. Adam, how much did you invest? He invested 5K, Gabe. A lot of people, the average investment is about 5K. So Amit, why are you streaming so late, Joe? Honestly, I just kind of felt like it. I was like, well, I did the live stream. You know why I'm streaming so late? I connected this camera and I was like, I like how my lips look on this camera. No, I'm just kidding. Like my lips look red. I'm going to live stream today because my lips are red and I want to show my red lips. No, I just randomly was like, you know what? I'm actually alone in the house. So I was like, maybe to compensate for my loneliness, I will live stream. And also my mom's not here, so she's not going to get mad that I'm speaking. So, bro, my mom, she has ears like a hawk, bro. She can hear anything. I'm like, I can't speak loudly when she's here. So I also finished my Zoom Patreon call. So I was like, I still have some energy. I'm going to keep talking and we'll keep going there. I'm already investing my time with you, Amit. I might as well cough up a few grand into your startup. That's true, Joel. As long as you're okay with losing your money. That's the biggest disclosure I'm going to give when I introduce my startup to the world. It's like, look, it's very risky. So you have to be okay with losing this money, because 9 times out of 10, it's 99, 95%, whatever, high 90 percentile. It's not going to work. It's a startup. And we've raised enough money to last for the next 2 years. So I'm not like desperate to get people to I've done enough work before introducing this opportunity to my audience. I've done 6 months of pitching. We've raised close to 225 grand. We have enough runway for the next 2.5 years. So we're good. But obviously raising more would be helpful because we don't know how the economy. So that's why I'm still introducing the crowd fund. We have a max of 500K. I don't know. Maybe if we get to 300, that would be awesome. We'll see. I know a lot of people watch my channel that do have some deeper pockets. That's how we got some people to invest in the first place, because it's a stocks finance channel. So if you're looking to allocate, and the other thing about this is, opportunities to invest in startup don't happen that often, especially a startup founder that knows what the fuck he's doing, which is me. Most of the time, it's hard to find these deals. So likely going to fail, but I know what the fuck I'm so fucking confident in what I'm doing right now from the product side and the distribution side that I would think it's worth taking a bet on if you have the money to lose. But again, it's only if you have the money to lose. I'm about 400% leverage into the market at the moment, so I don't have disposable cash to invest at the moment. Totally understand, Glitch Life. Totally understand. Did you do the coding on Audia? No, I did not. I have a CTO who is a phenomenal. He just added a new feature last night. So we are going to open source the For those who don't know, it's a content sharing platform in the audio space. We are going to open source the algorithm. And me and him have been really discussing what do we want this algorithm to be made of. Deep learning neural networks is what you need to make an algorithm crack. We don't have that data yet because we don't have that much usage and we don't have that many users, and you need a lot of stuff to collect the data. So what can we make a rudimentary intelligence algorithm within that actually encapsulates people's attention. It's a really hard thing to do. The good thing is we've collected so much content over the past year and a half because I've been doing so much like work to get people to upload content onto the platform and sort of manually do that we have enough content to curate. Now it's a question of how do we recommend it, which is the $1 billion question. And if I'm right, when I mean $1 billion question, I mean $1 billion question. If you figure out how to recommend shit and people keep coming back, you're looking at $1 billion. Like you're looking at big numbers. So I'm going to open source the algorithm. So people are going to see the live development of how the algorithm gets better over time and how we sort of create it. I want to make that a very open process, and so people can actually see what we're doing. OMG, it sounds exciting. Can't wait for July 27th. Minimum investment is $100, Nelson. The platform we're using is called wefunder.com. It's a crowdsourcing platform. The reason we're using this is because if you don't know, to invest in a startup, you need to be an accredited investor as per the SEC, meaning you need to make $200,000 per year for the past 2 years, including this year, or you need to have $1 million net worth, excluding your house. Most people don't do that. So you have to go through a crowdfunding third-party platform that's registered with the SEC in order to invest as a non-accredited investor, which means you don't fulfill those requirements that I just mentioned above. But the good thing is the minimum is you can invest 100. Now, if you invest 100 and let's say I 10x your money in 5 years because I fucking explode, you make $1,000, which is still a pretty good return on $100. But if you invest like 5,000, it would be like a 50,000, right? So, but the minimum is 100. So if you just want to contribute, $100 can go. Anyone who buttons the top button, that's how you know you need to invest with the guy. Bro, I don't think you guys understand. People who become really successful in life, they do shit differently than other people. This top button is different than other people. So that, like, you should see that as a sign of fucking, exactly, Ryan. You should see that as like a sign of fucking success. Like, who does the top button? There is no one other than me. So that's why, that's why it's me. Amit, is your family from India? Yes, they are New Delhi. That's where they were born. I was born here though, in America. So I'm an American. The cap looks too tight. You guys just love critiquing me. That's okay. It is kind of tight, but my head's kind of small, to be honest. So if I didn't, then it would kind of be too big. Can you invest if you're from Canada? No. So that's the problem, bro. Canada banned every crowdfunding application because they want to fucking be authoritarian and control what their citizens put their money in. And I get why they're doing it, because they want to protect small investors. But there's like, if you're going to invest in a startup, you should, I don't know. I feel like there's enough disclosures to know that yes, you could lose your money, but they're so scared of that shit. So it's annoying. So yeah, that's annoying. David, I've been using it for a while and we'll take notes. Yes, please let me know, David, on Twitter. Give me all your thoughts. Give me all your comments. Let me know everything you got. Amit, answer Jack's question above about red pill going mainstream. Let me see this question. Where's Jack's? Amit, you think JP Morgan is going to crash? Why would JP Morgan crash the market tomorrow? They're saying something? Where's Jack's question? Fuck, I forgot. Where is it? Where's Jack? Do we have a guy named Jack? Oh, Jack down. What are your thoughts on Fresh and Fit and a lot of the red pill Manosfo stuff? Look, I don't mean to get super political, but yes, the world is getting a little bit more red pill because of inflation and the economy. I'm not officially totally red pilled yet, but I am becoming a little bit more financially conservative. I guess I'll say that. Amit, do a video about Karp and his philosophy. I've done a lot of them, but I will do one more, Blake. Trust me, I will do more. What's the site to invest in? It will be public July 27th. It's not public right now, but the general site is called wefunder.com, wefunder.com. But the actual link to our application will be on July 27th. Amit, I'm sold. Let me know where to invest. July 27th. Guys, July 27th, 9:50 a.m. Get ready for the live stream. I'm going to be in my new apartment that we rented out. I'm going to be fucking wearing a suit. It's going to be fun, bro. It's going to be a fun day. All the information. I'll be live streaming for like 8 hours answering questions. It's going to be a fun day. Fun day. Correct the Canada misinformation. So if you are an accredited investor, you can invest from Canada. But the problem is then, like, I have to send you an actual document, and like that's kind of annoying. But if you are accredited, then we can do it. If you are accredited, the minimum should be 10K. Because to be honest, like accredited doing 5K is just like, it's too much to worry about. So I would rather just not take the 5K, to be honest, because like it actually is more signatures I have to worry about. With WeFunder, Chris Patel, you guys know him. He's also investing. I only have to worry about Chris's signature because he's what we call a lead investor. So I like, let's say Audia gets really big, right? My startup. And we raised like $20 million, some crazy thing, right? Or we get acquired, whatever. I don't have to, let's say 100 people invest through the WeFunder. I don't have to get 100 signatures. I only have to get Chris's signature because he represents what is called special purpose vehicle, SPV, of the investors. So if you're from Canada and you are accredited and you still want to invest for $5K for me to chase down your signature, it's going to get really annoying. Also, the VCs are not going to like having that many people on the cap table. So yeah, it should be at least minimum 10K if you're from Canada and you're accredited. If not, then that's okay. Red pill is not political. Isn't that political? It's about red and blue pill, right? Democrat, Republican. I thought red pill was always political. That's what David Sachs talks about. Amit, I thought I could invest already. I remember you. Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, no, that rounds up. Okay, so Jay Schwat93, email me. Amit@dailypalantir.com. I will send you the link if you want to wonder. Let's end the stream. Amit needs to be watching. Okay, I have not watched Forrest Gump. Am I a bad person for this? I have not watched Forrest Gump. Am I a really bad person for not watching Forrest Gump? Yeah, good luck, Amit. It's going to be fun to watch you succeed. Let's see. Thank you, Jez. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to succeed yet, but I'm going to try. And it'll be a fun journey to watch, or it'll be fun to watch me blow up in flames. Either or, it'll be for your entertainment. Can we trust Chris? I can trust Chris. It doesn't matter if we can I can trust him. I know who Chris is. Chris has become one of my best friends. He's someone I can actually count on when it comes to like if I text Chris right now, I know he can pick up. So Chris is someone that's why I picked him to be a lead investor. How long will this bear market last? Well, according to Gabe, who's one of the guys on my Patreon, by the way, he's starting a YouTube channel too, all about options, and I will definitely let you guys know when he starts his channel. He thinks the S&P is going to rally to 4,500 by December. We're going to have a bear market rally because the RSIs are oversold as per April 1st when the 10-year and the 2-year first inverted. So since that was the last resistance, that will become the next form of, that was the last support. That will become the next resistance for the S&P going to December, and then we'll have a crash. So we will see what happens. Amit, are you going to do travel videos and on-the-street videos? Okay, let me ask you a question to you guys. There's a lot of content I'm thinking of building for the startup that's more Gary Vee style, right? Like vlogging, that type of stuff. I'm conflicted on if it goes on this channel or a different channel. Now, the benefit to being on a different channel is the algorithm and stuff you get to start fresh. The disadvantage is I don't know how many of you will follow me from the 13K I have here. And I kind of think putting it on this channel so when I saw Meet Kevin run for governor of California, that has nothing to do with stocks and shit, but he put it all in one place. And that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, okay, but I'm also thinking maybe this channel, people just don't want that type of content. So I don't know. I actually don't know if it should be on the main channel or different channel, but the content will be somewhere. Amit, how many Quentin Tarantino movies have you watched? I watched Pulp Fiction. Wasn't that awesome. I watched it twice to confirm. I agree. Wasn't that awesome. The second one, that last one with Leo and Brad Pitt, was fucking horrible. That with Margot Robbie, I don't even remember the name. It was trash, bro. It was so bad. It was not a good movie. It was so bad. It was not good. Yo, Amit, Coach Chef, what's up? Amit, are you a dinosaur? I'm getting older, so I'm going to get there. Red pill stuff is a social reaction to feminism, which is what... Oh, interesting. I thought it meant Republican and stuff. So it's like this alpha male type of thing, right? That's what red pill stuff is. Interesting. Okay. Way too broke to be an accredited investor. Yep, I understand. I'm worried that hat is making you lose oxygen. The fact that you haven't seen Forrest Gump yet. Bro, I tried to watch it the other day and I got bored after 5 minutes and I just went on TikTok. I was like, screw it. I was like, fuck it. Okay. You guys see the hat? I'm the king. I got this hat off Shein for like $2. I was like, yo, this is awesome hat for $2. Did you watch The Matrix? Yes, it wasn't that amazing. I watched them. What's your favorite public speech of all time and who are your favorite speakers? So one of my favorite speakers is Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm a big fan of him. Favorite speakers. Brene Brown is a phenomenal speaker. She has a special on Netflix. It's called The Call to Courage or Courage. What the fuck is it called? Brene Brown Netflix special. It's a really good special. I like her. And maybe some other people, but A Call to Courage. That's what it is. Yeah. And was your favorite paper? I think the Steve Jobs public speech on "You're Gonna Die" was a good one in 2005, but I'm pretty sure there's some others that I can't think of right now that are good. Amit, have you seen Django Unchained? Yeah, Django Unchained was actually really good. That was a very good that from a historical perspective and it was a very good film. Not gonna lie about that one. I actually forgot about that one. Cool hat, to be honest. First of all, shout out to Doom Shalat in the chat. If you know him, you know him. Seeing him say something other than what he usually says is super dope. Amit, why aren't you in the kitchen? Me and Kelly bought you. First of all, you motherfuckers did not buy me a kitchen. You barely put money into... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not at the apartment right now where I work. I'm at my actual house. So that's why we're not in the kitchen. But I'll be live streaming from the kitchen pretty much every day, to be honest. I'll be in there. So we'll be there. K for Kelly hat. You're so obsessed with me. No, the K is for I don't know. It's getting late. I was gonna say King, but that's not as good of a. You need to watch Inglorious Bastards. Yeah, I've heard of that one, just haven't watched it. Inception is one of the best movies of all time. Literally one of the best movies of all time. Probably my top 3 of all time. Pulp Fiction is so good. No, it's not. Bad opinion. It's not. Mid hits the classic movies everyone loves. No, it's not. I'm not even trying to do that. But Fight Club was trash. Fight Club was bad. It's not good. Do you think Ben Shapiro is the ultimate debater? Look, Ben Shapiro is very good at debating. I'm not going to lie. And the guy's arguments aren't always correct. He's just better at articulating than everyone else, which proves my argument about it's not about product, it's about distribution. It's not about what you say. It's about how you say the communication of what you say. Ben Shapiro is probably better than pretty much most people when it comes to like mainstream political debates. Because he knows how to argue, right? He knows how to make the analysis. Dark Knight's up there for me as well. Top 5. Dark Knight, Inception, Wolf of Wall Street, Interstellar I feel like is still so underrated, even though people get it, but Interstellar is beautiful. Ben just talks fast. He does. And when I know he's making a crappy argument, he tries to talk fast and get out of it. But he's able, like, if there's abortion stuff, I don't want to get into it. He knows how to make his argument, even though I think a lot of times it's easy to crack them, but he knows how to make them pretty strongly to win the debate. Big Short or Margin Call? It's definitely Big Short. Margin Call was trash, bro. I watched it 2 months ago. I was like, this is fucking ass, bro. Big Short was way better. Like Michael Burry's character development was way better. I had to watch Interstellar 3 times. Yeah, I watched it twice. No, I watched it 3 times. I watched it once by myself, once with my sister, and then once with my sister and my cousin. And it's beautiful. It's boring. Amid has a different Interstellar. It's a long movie. They could have chopped off probably like 40 minutes of it, but it's a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie. My favorite movie is Pan's Labyrinth, Cloud Atlas, Spirited Away. I haven't watched any of those, but I'm sure they're awesome. I will have to watch them one day. Okay, let me show you this clip of Tom that I got to show you guys. I said I would show you guys this, guys. Okay, so let me show it. Let me show it to you. It's like a 2-minute clip. It's in my YouTube studio. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see what I can do. Actually, no, I'll show you a little bit. I'll show you guys. Hold on, let me see if this plays. Fuck. Okay, let me see. Let me see the comments. Christian Bale is the GOAT. He absolutely is. Have you seen The Green Mile? I've not seen that one. Thoughts on James Webb? I don't even know who that guy is, bro. Do you think Palantir will go down to 7? Maybe not. When you're long a stock, you don't have to worry too much. All right, let me see if this works. Why is the volume not working on this? The fuck? Oh, hold on. Let me change this real quick. Here we go. My sound settings. Give me one sec. Change this real quick. All right, here we go. So, yes. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna play a little bit of this clip. You guys get the exclusive. It's dropping July 27th. You guys getting the exclusive. Here we go. A little bit of it. This is why Tom is investing in my startup. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. But so December 2021, I hit you up. I'm like, yo, can we do an interview? I had like 0 followers. You said yes, of course. I've just always appreciated it. And then
that's not true. You had 1,000.
No. I didn't have Oh yeah, I was close to 1,000. Yes, I had 1,000.
Close to 1,000. Yes.
But on Twitter, I had like 0 followers, so I didn't think you were going to check the DM. But you said you never drop an interview, and for everyone who's asked since then, I never
say no. Yes,
never say no.
You see me do it for everybody.
It's a stand-up thing to do, especially in this space where it's really hard to grow, and you were able to give some of your influence to people. So, I guess my question is, we've developed a little bit of a relationship since then. That's why I called you baby in the beginning. So, why are you giving a 24-year-old who's relatively unproven in not only business but also life $25,000 for a startup?
Now that I've signed the contract, I can't take it back. I wish I could Elon myself out of this deal. It doesn't sound so enticing anymore.
I asked the question to make sure you give a funny answer. I was like, yo, you'd be like, I probably shouldn't have.
How many bots do you have on Idea? I need to check this, bro. I'm not sure. Give me all your information. Let's see.
Why are you investing $25,000? Okay, I gave you guys the funny answer. You guys will have to wait till July 27th for the good answer. I knew he was going to say that. I literally was a layup. I was like, so why are you investing in an unproven 24-year-old? I was like, You know what? I probably fucking shouldn't. And it was just funny. But you guys will see his real answer, July 27th. Wow, it's 12 a.m. 12 a.m. And I'm here in my house, 103 people. Could you imagine in 1800, you tell someone, hey, at 12 a.m. on a Thursday morning, across the world, 100 people would be watching this guy talking to a microphone. That's kind of fucking crazy, bro. And do you guys know this guy Aiden Ross on Twitter on Twitch? Let me show you his shit right now. If he's still alive, right? Look at this here. Let me just share the screen. This is insane, bro. He has 73,000 people watching him right now.
And
Look at this. And what is he doing? He's talking right now. He was just talking. That was it. 76,000 people just watching him right now. That's the thing right there. Aiden Ross. That's crazy, bro. The internet is so big. Like if you want to make content or develop an audience, there's just everyone can get a little bit of slice of attention, bro. It's wild. It's just amazing. Dinner with Carp or Elon, 100%. Actually, this is a good video idea. Would you rather have dinner with Elon Musk or Alex Carp? That's a great video idea, Ray. I could make a whole video analyzing that. Gabe going to bed. Good night, Gabe. Good night. Fuck, I don't know. I want to say Elon, but also Alex Carp. I feel like I know a lot about Carp. I don't know what would be different. But Elon, I feel like you could ask him some other shit. I don't know. Elon would be interesting. Might pick Elon for that. But Carp would be so cool, bro, just to speak to him. Oh shit, Kelly, I just saw your text. I don't know if you're still watching this. I didn't mean to. Oh, I did. Oh shit, I did do that. Damn, I don't know. I thought it was public already. Okay, well, whatever. Carp with me all day. Yeah, man. Carp is there. Carp is important. Carp would be boring as fuck. That's the reason I hesitate. I was like, yeah, will Carp be boring? I don't know if Carp would be boring. Dinner with a Mitt. Yeah, dinner with me hopefully would be fun. I remember my first investor who invested 10K. I took him out to Cheesecake Factory. Bro, I barely ate. I was talking so much. Like, also, he has a Tesla. He let me drive his Tesla right after the dinner, which was super cool because I never drove a Tesla before. I made sure to not crash it because then forget him giving me 10K. I would probably owe him like a lot of money. But it was kind of cool. It's weird though, because when you move off the gas or the gas on a Tesla, it doesn't like stop automatically, which a regular car does. But I did not speak at all during that time with the. I mean, I did not eat. I was just talking so much. David, good night, good night, good night. Mushrooms with Carp or Elon. It has to be Elon, bro. You just ask Elon the craziest shit. Okay, is it time to sleep? Are you guys done? Is it time to go to bed? I could keep going, but I also feel like I should probably sleep. I have to do this again in the morning at 9:20. So I think we should do that. First of all, we had 100 people show up. That's amazing. We might be doing this consistently. I need to figure out how to make this shit entertaining every night. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure there's something I'll be. You know what I need? I need a girlfriend. That would be super easy. I'm awake. Glitch Life, where are you? Where are you exactly? This was so boring. Wow, Jay Oh, unsubscribed. You're being sarcastic, Jay Schwat. Sometimes I feel like Jay Schwat, sometimes you're like trolling in the comments. I don't know. Maybe it's a different username. Dislike, love you, Mitt. Yeah, thank you. But I also feel like sometimes you're just trolling, which is fine because that's actually the most fun when people are nice and trolling. Oregon. Oh, Oregon. It's not 9 a.m. then, Glitch Life. It's 9 p.m. You said 9 a.m. I was like, where are you? That's 9 a.m. I was like, what the fuck? How is your platform different from other platforms? This will be answered on July 27th. That's a long answer. I've got a lot of responses. It will be there July 27th. I will give the answer. Getting a girl for you is mission impossible. Bro, you guys don't know how much of a Mac daddy I am, bro. I know I have this persona on the internet that I'm not, but I am, bro. I am. Oh, yeah. Big Ray's also in Oregon. You guys are so boring, Oregon. Tom will be up at this time. Yo, should I call Tom? Wait, should I call him, bro? Let me just see if he picks up. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if he picks up. Hold on. Give me a second. No, I think he is up right now. Yeah, he is up right now, right? Let's see. Should I call Tom now? Yep, let me call him. Tom Daddy, we're going to call you. Let's see if you pick up. All right. Here we go. I hope I wake him up. That would be so fun. He's probably in the shower. Yo, he might be in the shower. If he's in the shower, then he might not catch this. You said Amit's probably smashing diamond hands. Bro, you guys are crazy, bro. First of all, she has a boyfriend. I know that already. Second of all, we love you, Amit, from Philippines. Joseph, thank you for being here from Philippines. That's awesome. Tom picks up. Can you learn to sleep, my guy? That'd be amazing. This motherfucker's not picking up. That would be funny if he picked up right now, bro. That would have been funny. We did our pod today, but I hope all of you are subscribed. You cannot be here right now live and not be subscribed to Can You Learn to Speak, my guy. Low key, if me and Tom go daily on that pod, we're almost at 2,000 subs, and I think there's real potential. You guys just Google Can You Learn to, or YouTube Can You Learn to Speak, my guy. We did some good analysis, I think, on inflation today. It was really fun, and we have laughs. So definitely subscribe to that channel. That's a good channel. Michael, LMFAO, thank you for being here, Michael. We love from the moon, Palantir. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. He's on the toilet. No, he's probably up right now. He's up early, bro. He should have picked up. You exude virgin energy. I lost my virginity when I was, should I talk about that? I don't know. I was in high school though when I lost it. So I can't watch that every day. Bro, Big Ray, it's not for you then. You don't need to be there every day. Fuck you then. There'll be other people that are there every day. That's your problem. That article you posted from Dan on Google was a terrible take. Check Twitter for the reason why. Did you respond to me, Noah? Because I read the article. I was actually going to do a video on the article. I think the article is actually good. Hold on. I don't want to get super boring here, but the technical argument he made was that total ad spend in 2008 and 2009, Google and Facebook constituted like less than 1% of the market, and the internet was growing. Now the internet is matured. Google and Facebook already have so much of it. Ad spending is going to go down. There's no reason to assume they're going to be growing 25% year over year. That's the point, which is why he's reducing it from the top 5 stocks. And the end of the article says that once Google hits bottom in the recession, which is 2023, that's when they're going to load the fuck up. Like even Dan Niles was like, we're going to load up because we love Google. It's just not going to grow 25% this year. So I think the argument he's making is actually not wrong at all. I did just respond in my notifications. Did you respond? Oh, I see your response. But the Netflix argument isn't horrible, bro. Like the fact that Netflix is taking some inventory, like he's making a macro argument. I mean, maybe he's wrong on that, but it might be. Okay, I see what you're saying. Big Ray, he's such a dick tonight, eh? Yo, don't do that shit, bro. You're from Canada. We don't do that shit in America, bro. We talk like normal fucking. We don't talk I'm drinking water, eh? Like, it's a Canada thing, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I love Canadians. Canadians are super cool. I went to Montreal once. Yo, I got to tell you guys the story of when I was in Montreal. All right, this is a quick story. I was in Montreal for spring break, and we went to a club. So I was over 21. This was like my junior year of college. And I brought a water bottle into the club. And apparently Montreal club bouncers, they don't like when you have outside drinks. And so I brought a water bottle into the club and I'm dancing with the water bottle. Next thing you know, these 3 guys come up to me, big, tall security guard guys. They're like, come to the back room with us. I'm like, what? They're like, come to the back room. I'm like, why? They're like, we need you to come. And I'm thinking as an American, right? Super individualistic and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, these are my rights. You can't make me do shit. They were like, sir, come to the back of the room. I was like, do I have to? That's for every club, bro. Yeah, it is probably for every club, but that would happen in Montreal. And they're like, you can do this the hard way, that you come to the back room. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I legitimately am thinking they're gonna take me to the back room because I don't know these are security guards or whatever. They're gonna put a bag over my head and they're gonna shoot me. Like, I thought some crazy shit was happening. I was also a little bit tipsy, so it was just crazy. And so we get to the back room, and I'm staring in front of 4 guys, bro, 4 big ass guys in the back of this club. It was, and all my friends had no idea I was gone because they were all partying and shit. And I'm there, and they're like, the bartenders told us you have something in your pocket. And I looked at them like, motherfucker, my water bottle? Like, that's what y'all, they thought it was a gun, bro. They thought it was a gun. I'm like, you guys are really doing this over. I was like, you can check me. I put my arms out, like, do whatever you want, bro. Check me. I'm fine. I thought they were going to kill me, bro. I thought I was dead. I was like, fuck, bro. I die like this? I don't want to die like this. Like, I have other interesting ways to die. This is not the best way to die. Bring a water bottle into the club. Yeah, I don't think I've been to a club since then, bro. I don't go clubbing. I kind of think it's pointless and it's not that interesting to me. But it was stupid. Thought you don't drink. This was college years. I drank a lot in college. I don't drink anymore, but I drank a lot in college. Tipsy on water? No, bro. I think I had some stupid drink before. It was honestly not a good trip. We only stayed for a day and a half. It wasn't worth the money. Like, it was such a crappy trip. Also, there was this girl who I was trying to get away from, who was there with me, so that made it awkward. And she was in the same car as us. It was not a good trip at all. My boy Hugo. I don't know if Hugo is watching this. Hugo, if you are here, or if you ever see this, I love you, bro. I know we haven't talked in a couple years, but my boy Hugo also got so drunk and disappeared. It was like crazy shit that happened that trip. It wasn't fun though. Hey man, love you. You should check out a YouTube channel called Palantir Bite Size. It's a really good Palantir channel like yours. Maybe have him on sometime. I've actually emailed this guy because I wanted to collaborate with him. I do love that channel. That channel is awesome. So everyone, if you're interested in that channel, you can check it out. Do you drink casually now or zero? It's actually zero, and I'm being very honest about this. I last time I drank was August 2021. We threw a party at my house in my backyard, and I woke up so like screwy in the head. I was like, I'm never drinking after this. And I actually stayed true to that. Like, I think maybe I've had 1 or 2 drinks since then at some social setting, but not to the point where I'm like blackout, like super fuck. Like, I just don't enjoy it, bro. Like, I really don't enjoy it. It's just I'm kind of drunk on life. I'm kind of doing everything I wanted to be doing. Now I got to be very focused. So I'm just not drinking. Girl you were trying to get away with was the waitress with your tab. No, it was this girl in college. I don't want to say her name, but we like hooked up one night randomly, and then blah 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 and all this stuff. And she was on the trip, so there. Nelson, you're out. Good night, Nelson. Thank you for being here. Enjoyed you, Nelson, being here. Everything has a limit, brother. I agree. Honestly, getting buzzed or drunk was only fun as a teen. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the older you get, you try to find new forms of salvation and creativity and things that make you feel meaning and purpose in life. And drinking is not one of those to me. But I also understand I'm a different type of person. Other people, they work a job. When they come home, they want to have a nice drink, and I don't fault anyone for that. I just it doesn't excite me at all. It does, like, it's not enjoyable to me. She was not from the debate team, you piece of shit. That was high school. This was in college. Sorry, I got maple syrup all over your hockey stick. I love it, Adam. That was funny. All right, fuck. We're gonna call it quits in like 5 minutes. We'll call it quits in 12:20. So we got 8 more minutes. 12:20. We'll end it at 12:20. Yo, I've been talking straight for 57 minutes, and this is how I hopefully have proved to you guys that I liked speaking. I should show you guys some OG videos of me debating, bro. Maybe not tonight, but this is why I like to hear myself talk. I think Tom is like that as well. Tom can speak for a long time because he just loves to see himself talk, but he also like is entertaining enough to hear you speak. Let me try calling him again. See if he picks up. But yeah, I like talking, I guess. Yo, what's up, my guy? I am live streaming right now on my channel. There are 74 people that are here at 12 a.m. and we wanted to hear from you.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Why? I'm bringing back this series called Late Night Stock Talks, and like I just talk about life and everything. So
you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, can you say something to the 70 people that are? Can you just say something? Say one thing.
Can you learn to speak, my guy?
Can you learn to? No. You should be like, can you learn to sleep, my guy? Damn, he ended it. He was definitely getting his kids ready. I could hear his kids screaming in the background and shit. Tom's a good guy. Tom's a nice guy. Tell Tom I'm mad at him for throwing shade at me on the pod today. Yeah, everyone go check out the Can You Learn to Speak My Guy pod, because Tom basically said Kelly's entire existence is predicated on me, which it's not fully wrong, but it's it's not fully horrible as well. It's not fully correct as well. Okay. Don't. Here comes the ego. I mean, it's not fully, but you guys have to check out that pod when Tom talked and just basically told Kelly to fuck off. Hold on, let me text him real quick. Okay. Sorry, Kelly. Crickets. Ego check in back. Look. Tom was basically like, Kelly's entire existence is predicated off me, and then I defended her, and I was like, no, she has her own following. She's engaged with them. It helps to be a girl in financial Twitter, because there's so few of them. So she obviously stands out, and she capitalizes on the attention. She's good at Twitter. She's really good at Twitter. So I was defending her against Tom. So you guys can go watch that pod. Okay. Awkward silence while Amit text apologizes. I just texted Kelly. I'm so sorry. No, it wasn't that. I was just texting Tom. Kelly has more Twitter followers, but followers way more people. Amit brings more back. I'm going to just scroll past that for a second. What country are your grandparents originally from? India. India. Where's the new episode with Alex? Next week. We just interviewed the CEO of CMO of some company. It'll be next week. See you, David. Thank you for joining. Later. We're ending this in 5 minutes. Wow. Hour-long stream. I wonder how many views this gets. I wonder if people wake up tomorrow morning and see this in their feed, and they're like, this motherfucker talked for an hour straight. Which part in India? New Delhi. Kelly is a strong, independent woman. She needs no man. Well, I don't think she would have said that 3 months ago when she had like 5 followers. So, Amit, can you show us the interface from the POV of a streamer when seeing comments and selecting which comment to bring up for everyone else? Let me take a picture of it and then show the camera the picture. So here's what it looks like. The focus is kind of trash, but it's just comments on the side. Oh, you see it now better. You see that comments on the side? And then there's me. That's it. I'm waking up tomorrow morning to see the markets act delusional again. Yeah, we're going to see. Still looking for people to write for Daily Palantir. Yes, email me, amit@dailypalantir.com if you are trying to write for the website. All right, we got 3 minutes left. 79 people here. First of all, you guys are the OGs. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully one day when I'm super, super big and famous and popular, you guys will remember me. That sounded so fucking narcissistic. That was the worst thing. Not hopefully will you guys remember me. I meant to say I will remember you guys. I know a decent amount of you, from Jack to Jay Schwat 93 to Kelly to Ryan to Adam. Have a good night, everyone. The Berg is out. See you, my guy, Adam. And I actually have known a lot of you guys from a username perspective as well. So it's it'll be cool to see you guys here if I get bigger one day. Hopefully. I'm praying for a nice market downturn tomorrow. If I would like it if we can drop $1. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. You can buy. Someone said, what is this comment someone said? Oh, do you view being Indian as a big part of your identity? Yeah, like, when I was younger, I think in America, you get ashamed for being like not white a lot of the time. And like if I brought like Indian food for lunch, it felt kind of weird. But as I got older, I was like, yo, it actually makes me super unique, like all the holidays and cultures and stuff. So now I embrace it pretty openly. And yeah, no, nothing scary about it or anything or weird about it. I was about to say it should be the other way. LOL, you remember us. Yeah, this is what happens at 12 a.m. 2 more minutes till this is all over. See if we can make this a daily thing, bro. Probably not going to be a daily thing until July 27th. That's when it'll be daily. I've got a lot of shit to get done before then. A lot of stuff. And then we'll see. I've been drinking a lot of water lately because my mom got me this bottle. And I don't know why it's fun to drink out of this bottle. Maybe because I get to like pseudo suck on this or something. I don't know. But I've been drinking a lot more water. I should drink 2 of these a day. I only drink 1 of them. So I should drink more. July 27th is National Scotch Day. Yeah, I'm going to be talking so much that day, bro. I'm going to need July 27th, my life changes, bro. It's crazy because my life actually changes. Like, you've been working for 2 years to get to something. And then you finally get there. And then you have to be on all the time. No fucking breaks or stuff. Like, there's no, like, you're just on. It's time. It's time to go. Let's see it's time to execute. So, it's going to be a game changer, at least in my life, So, a lot of different things happen. Posting 50 things a day. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that, Ryan. It's going to be a lot more than that. But again, I don't know if it should be on this channel. I think it should be on another channel. There's going to be a major distribution strategy to to start from July 27th, and we'll see. Amit, be a man of your words and end this boring stream exactly at 12:20. What up, Amit? Sorry I missed the Zoom call. Scott, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you're there the next time. We want to hear your story. Scott is an awesome guy in my Patreon. Love Scott. The Gary V blueprint. Yes, I was listening to him today. We are trying to follow that and see what we can do. Code Strap should make a live on the 27th. Yeah, I was talking to Code Strap the other day, and he's working on some stuff as well. When are you going to make a debate show for stocks? Well, I had one, or I was kind of on one, but it's not there. Final question. Will July 27th come with a presentation or a pitch to go along with the crowdfunding, or so all of us will get a good idea of the startup? That is exactly what's going to happen. July 27th is an introduction to my startup to the world, to this audience on YouTube. And that day will also be a pitch and a Q&A for quite literally hours of me answering questions. We've raised 200K. The max is 500. Let's say 500 people joined that stream that day, right? The way I think about it is, okay, if we want to get to 500K, you either get one person to give you the other 300K, or you get 300 people to give $1,000 each, or 600 people to give $500. You know what I'm saying? So the way I think about it in terms of the scale of numbers is most people who want to invest in something, you could theoretically say they have $1,000 of dry powder. Not everybody, but a decent amount of people. Would they be willing to allocate $1,000 of their portfolio to something super high risky, super high reward? 300 of those people, and then boom, you just raised 300K, which is the magic of crowdfunding and the internet and developing an audience. If they believe in the idea, that is the biggest thing, which means the pitch has to be good. So that's the biggest thing. You didn't invite me to the Zoom call. Kelly, you're in the freaking Discord. It's posted there, and I tagged everyone, so you could have joined. You just didn't feel like checking it. Scott, thank you for the super chat, man. You did not have to do that, Scott. You did not have to do that, Scott. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I hope everything's going well with your girl as well. I believe she moved in, so hope that's going well. You can let us know next week. How can we invest in you, Amit? Again, July 27th is a public crowdfunding link. You will be able to check out that link, and you'll be able to invest from that crowdfund if you're interested. The minimum is $100. What type of equity does $10,000 get you? Okay, that's a very good question. I will explain more on July 27th, but you are not investing into direct equity. In pre-seed stage startups, you're not investing in equity. You are investing in what is called a SAFE, which is a simple agreement for future equity. So what does that mean? That means, let's say there's a startup and the company theoretically is valued at $1 million. If you put in 10,000 in the pre-seed stage, there's a difference between pre-seed and seed. Pre-seed is like the early stage, and then seed is like a step above that. Your 10,000 only converts into equity if the startup is able to raise another round of financing, typically within 24 months. So if you invest in my startup in the pre-seed stage, which is the round we're doing right now, you are not getting equity. No one's getting equity. You are getting a promise of future equity if we raise the next round of capital. If we don't raise the next round of capital, you lose your 10,000. If we raise the next round of capital, let's say at $10 million, because you did really well, then that example I gave about 1 million, your 10,000 would convert as if the startup was only valued at 1 million. That is the benefit to investing early. That is the benefit to being an angel investor. So again, startup is valued at 1 million. Let's say 24 months from now, startup goes well. It gets valued at 10 million in the next round of financing. Your 10,000 will convert into actual shares of the startup once the startup raises the next round of financing, which is the condition for it to convert, but it will convert as if the company is still valued at 1 million. That is what we call a post-money cap valuation, a post-money cap valuation. So the benefit, so for example, let me give you an example of this. Jason Calacanis, famous angel investor. By the way, thank you, Jay Schwat93 for the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate you. Jason Calacanis invested in Uber. He put in 25,000 when Uber was worth $5 million. Uber became a $100 billion company, and that 25,000 turned into $115 million. Now, I'm not promising that. That's not what I'm saying. But my point is, his 25,000 was at a cap of 5 million, right? So the value to being early, the risk is Uber fails and then you lose 25 grand. The value is if you invest when the company's valuation is so small, you're not getting equity. They have to raise the next round of financing. After they raise the next round of financing, then your 25,000 converts into equity, but it doesn't convert at a $100 million valuation. It converts at a $5 million. It converts at the early stage of valuation. I know it's a little complicated, but that's kind of how the math works. And so the benefit of being early is if the shit works, it's a nice return. If it doesn't work, you lose your money. And that's the high risk, high reward part about this. Where can we find more info regarding this investment for the 20? Email me, amit@dailypalantir.com, and I'll send you more information if you're interested. So you have 200K right now. What happens if I double down and get you to 400? Ryan, you're not going to get us to 400K by yourself. If you do, I will personally come and suck your fucking dick. No, I'm just kidding. Look, we have more runway. We can invest in more marketing materials. We can invest in more development and stuff on the back end. More money is always better. There's a recession coming, so we can weather through that recession with more money. That's kind of the idea. So is your early seed valuation 500K for this promise of equity? Our valuation for the company is 5 million. What we're raising is 500K. So we would be selling 10% of the company. And I'll explain how we get to that 5 million number later on July 27th. All right. I've got it. Can I invest from Australia? Yes, Sam. You can invest from Australia. Yes. All right, guys. I got to go. 12:25. Went 5 minutes over. Thank you so much for being here at Late Night Stock Talks. We're going to do a lot more of these. Noah, super chat. Wow, bro. $20. Thank you so much. Thanks for breaking that down for me. Noah allenp@gmail.com. Let me take a picture of that right now. I will send you the deck tomorrow morning. Thank you, Noah, for that. I really appreciate that, man. $20 is a lot. So I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. It's past my bedtime, and for that reason, I'm out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, 9:20 a.m. for the Thursday morning open live stream. Bye-bye.